No.
Well, talking about bears, I'm hoping that whether it's a little mouse down there or it's a bear, I'm going to see it with my flashlight. Have a seat, Levi. Have a seat. With that, it's what? Well, with that in mind, whether it's something big or something little, I got my flashlight. I'm going to know what it's all about. Matthew 5:14 says, "You are a light of the world, and a city that's on a hill can't be hidden." Why can't you hide a city that's way up on a hill? You guys have any ideas? Why could you not hide a city that's on a hill? What, Dallas? Everyone can see it because it's way up there on the hill, right? You can't really throw a big old cloth over it. That's not going to work. Now, I'm thinking of a city like, say, downtown Akron. You guys been downtown Akron? How about Barberton? Wherever you live, there's a city around.
My grandma lives in Barberton.
Now, when you're in the city at night, hey, there's buildings that have lights on. There are parking lots. They're usually lit up. Street lights, right? Headlights on the car, tail lights on the car. Maybe some houses around, those lights are on. And that adds up to a lot of light. Now, if all those lights are on, is that city going to be hidden? Nah. You're going to see it. Now, think of the first part of that verse. It said, you are the light of the world. And what do we say a flashlight does? What does it do, guys? It reveals things. It lights things up. So if we are the light of the world, what do you think we're supposed to reveal?
The light of the world.
We're going to light up and reveal God to the world. Well, how are we going to do that? Well, how many of you guys play a sport? How many of you guys play baseball, maybe? Okay, let's say you're playing baseball, but a big rain comes up, and you're sitting in the dugout, and you're waiting, and you keep looking at the sky to see if it's going to stop raining. And as you're looking up there, you see a huge, beautiful rainbow. Well, there's your golden opportunity, or maybe I should say like your red, yellow, orange, green, blue, indigo, and violet opportunity. Because this is your chance to say something out loud in public about God's creation. In this circumstance, the rainbow. And the coolness of how God created that. Maybe even why He put it up there. So what do you do when you reveal others to God? Well, you might even get a teammate who has never thought about God. Right now he's thinking about baseball. But you have an opportunity to reveal God to him. But don't forget, guys, wherever you go, whatever you do, somebody is always watching and listening to what you're saying and doing. So my question for you just to think about is, are you using these moments to reveal God? And my question for you today is, what in the world are you doing to show others God's goodness? Well, another purpose of light, and I brought even my big bat spotlight.
Holy cow.
Yeah. Is to really, really, really illuminate something. Like a priceless work of art, like Mr. Ron. Smile, Ron.
Or me.
All right. So you can see is intricate details. When I think of light like that, I think of like a museum. Have you guys ever been in a museum? Any of you? Raise your hand if you've been in a museum. Well, if they have a really beautiful statue or a piece of art, many times you're going to see a spotlight on it. And that's going to really illuminate. It's clipped to the bottom, focused up on it to illuminate that. And that's sort of what we're going to do. We're going to illuminate. You know, in the museum, the place is full of them. And each light is focused on that particular work of art, so you can really, really see it. There aren't usually a lot of windows in there because they're protecting the ark, but they want that light on there so you can really see it. So we're supposed to be like one of those little lights clipped to the bottom of that frame that says, look right here. You don't want to miss this. That's what we're supposed to do, pointing them. Ours is not a picture of art on the wall, but we're pointing them to God. We don't want them to miss that. God, creator, all-powerful, faithful, merciful. Because we're meant to be spotlights, making sure people don't miss God. So how is this going to work in your world? You know, it's one thing to say it, but let's put it into your world. Well, maybe you have a friend that's got something that's really scaring them. They're dealing with fear. Maybe somebody in their family has cancer. A lot of people deal with that. And maybe she's afraid of what's going to happen to this person in her family in the future. Well, this is a really bad, low point in her life. And maybe you can be the spotlight that helps her see God in this situation. What can you do to help your friend in this rough time? Well, I was thinking we'd start by remembering I should treat others what?
The way I want to be treated.
Right. That will give you the idea how to do the right thing. Like maybe you've got a verse that you've memorized or a verse that you've heard that you think would help this person out. Maybe you can really be really sensitive to that person, trying to feel what they feel and be encouraging to them. Maybe you can invite them over to swim or to watch a movie, to do something just to take their mind off of what's got them upset for just a little while. Doing these kinds of things are going to show them through your actions, what you do, what you say, God's love. So what are you guys doing in your world to show God's goodness? You can show others God's goodness when you walk with them, you help them out, you're there for them in their tough times. Well, light also really illuminates things. I'm talking about the million, gazillion watts of the whitest, brightest light, like a football stadium.
Penn State.
Yeah, that's what I thought too when I saw it. But,
I know something you know. Athens.
look at that, guys. I mean, can you imagine being in that city and not seeing that? Nah, you're going to see it. Illuminate means to make something visible or bright with light. You know what I'm talking about, guys? Do you know what kind of light I'm talking about? Like this. Help me think of some other types of... Can you guys think of something else that's that bright? Can you guys think about airports? What's on the landing strip? What if a plane lands at night? There's a whole lot of lights going down there. What else?
The WrestleMania Stadium.
The WrestleMania Stadium. I thought that was indoors. Studio?
What's WrestleMania?
Oh well, moving ahead. Who else has got something that they can think of that's really, really brightly lit? What?
My house.
If you live where? New York City. We're talking about my class today. It is you. Ron, we're the same age. Yeah, okay. All right. Well, that's the kind of stuff I'm talking about. Bright lights in the stadium, New York City. Bright, illuminating lights that you cannot miss.
My house.
So, well, apparently you live in an airport. All right. In the same way, we're going to talk about verse 16, guys. Listen to it. This is important stuff. In the same way, let your good deeds, that's right, you Christian, and you, shine out for all to see, so that everyone will praise your Heavenly Father based on what they see you doing. You're illuminating God's light. That verse says, shine. Not just shine, shine brightly. Be the whitest, brightest, illuminating kind of light. How? By the way you live, right, Ron? Don't have to be a superstar, just by the way you live. So all people who see your bright, shiny, living for God, illuminated self will be pointed to God, our Heavenly Father.